Hey guys, Jimmy Yin, the acupuncture guy with Achieve Integrative Health. And let me just set this up. Awesome. So today we're going to talk about, today's Tuesday. So Tuesday, we're going to talk about Treatment Tuesday. All right. And this is one of our patients. The topic is coming from one of our patients. So frozen shoulder. So how many of you have had frozen shoulder, or some people call it the 50-year-old shoulder, right? It's basically another term for it. The medical term is adhesive capsulitis. So basically it's inflammation of the shoulder joint. There's some scar tissue. There's the ligaments are swelling, and basically your shoulder literally feels like it's frozen and you need to thaw it, right? So frozen shoulder, you have limited range of motions. Like this patient that I'm thinking about right now, when she came to us, she just started treatments, and she can barely lift her arm. She can barely lift her arm this high, right? And then to the side, she can barely get it here, and it's very painful. And so, dressing, combing her hair, putting on her makeup, it becomes very, very difficult. And so we've done three treatments already, yeah. And her shoulder, her range of motion went from here, and it's already to here. And from this side, she was coming about to here, and then now her range of motion is up to here. So already just in three treatments, we've already increased the range of motion, decreased the pain by 50%. And that's just the great results that we get. So, but here's a couple of things. Obviously, you can do acupuncture on yourself, but what are some key points into restoring the range of motion, getting rid of, de-thawing your frozen shoulder? So there's a two-step process that we follow in our clinic. And the first step, let me pick another color. First step, it's very important that you follow these steps, because if you don't follow these steps, then it's going to take forever to de-thaw your frozen shoulder. So step one is decrease pain, decrease inflammation. Okay, so this is the first step when in treating frozen shoulder or restoring your own frozen shoulder, is you want to do things that are going to decrease pain and decrease inflammation. It's vitally important that you do this first before. See, a lot of times, sometimes when you go to your physician, they're going to send you directly to physical therapy. That's actually one of the worst things you can do in the beginning if the physical therapist doesn't know what they're doing. If the physical therapist goes in and automatically starts having you do strengthening exercises, that's the wrong thing to do. They may have you do stretches, which is great. They may apply some heat, some TENS unit. That's great, because all those things help decrease pain and decrease inflammation. So the worst thing you can do is to try to do some type of exercise, strengthening exercise, because you will make things worse and it will be super painful. So step one is to decrease your pain and decrease your inflammation. Then after the pain is very minimal or gone, which means the inflammation on the nerves are very minimal or gone, then you can go to step two. And that's where you do more exercise, resistance. That's where you do more of the exercise and resistance training, and really try to strengthen your tendons and ligaments at that time, because then that will solidify the results that you get from your treatments, right? So there's quite a bit of things that you can do at home, which I'll do another training video on what you can do at home for your frozen shoulder. There's very basic stuff. But the key point is, if you want to restore your frozen shoulder very quickly and not wait a year, 2 years to restore it, is you got to follow these steps. The first step is you got to decrease the pain, decrease the inflammation, and then step two, you want to exercise to solidify the results, right? So this is vitally important in treating frozen shoulder and adhesive capsulitis. So our clinic at Achieve Integrative Health, we specialize in neurology and chronic pain. So we're really good at doing this. And so we have treated thousands of people. Therefore, we have that experience, and we know the step-by-step on how to get quick results and permanent results and faster results, right? And like I said, this patient that I'm thinking about that inspired me to talk about frozen shoulder today, she had frozen shoulder, and she just had 3 treatments, and her range of motion is already improved by at least 60%. Her pain is already reduced by 50%, and that's just in 3 treatments. That's just within 1 week, right? Now, obviously, you can't do acupuncture at home, but whatever therapy that you do, the process is the same. Step 1, decrease pain and inflammation. Step 2, then strengthen, then exercise. And that's the key components, right? So if you have any questions, or if there's any specific neurological disorder or pain disorder that you want me to talk about, and because we that's what we specialize in. We've treated thousands of patients, and specifically for those 2 types of categories. Comment below, and treatment Tuesdays, that's what I'll spend Tuesdays talking about, what you can do at home and what maybe other therapies that you can use, right? Well, one last thing before I let you go is, acupuncture is not the only therapy. We use acupuncture, we use some manual therapy, but chiropractic is also very important. Massage is also very important. Physical therapy is important. All of these combined can get you the quickest results in the shortest amount of time. Now, a chiropractor, you definitely want to find someone that knows how to adjust extremities, okay? Not just your neck. They need to adjust your neck because your neck will influence your shoulder, but not just cervical adjustments, lumbar adjustments. A chiropractor who is trained in extremity adjustments, so they can adjust your frozen shoulder, because another reason why your shoulder is frozen is because it's out of place. Okay, it's actually jammed up. You can say it's dislocated almost, right? So if the chiropractor knows what they're doing, they can readjust that position, and that will free up the space, free up all the other therapies to help work even better. So if you combine everything, acupuncture, massage, physical therapy, chiropractic, you will actually get the best results in the shortest amount of time. All right, guys, this is Jimmy Yin from Achieve Integrative Health. And remember, always, everything in life is achievable.